looking at is how to install our WordPress. Now, the first thing you will need is to download your WordPress file. So you can search online for WordPress download. So you see WordPress.org download, and go to their download page, and then you download the current version of WordPress on your system. Once you press this button to download the WordPress on your system, I have one already, so I'll show you. Okay, when you download the WordPress, it's going to be a zip file. I hope you know what a zip file is. This rice farming now is a zip file, so you need an application to unzip it so that it will come in a file or in a folder, because that's how you need to. You need the file in a folder. So you need another software to do that. You need what we call WinRAR. You can see it on showing just below the rice farming, WinRAR. So you can search it online. If you don't have the software already on your system, you can download it, so you can then unzip your WordPress file. I don't have the zip file, but if you want to unzip, just right click on your WordPress file, and you can say extract to rice farming, so it will create a folder. If I want to extract this now, I click on extract to rice farming. It has finished extracting. Just look down, you see that the rice farming is now a folder. So that's the same thing you will do to your WordPress file after downloading it. Then if you click on inside now, you can see the files that are inside the folder. Now let me show you how the WordPress file looks like. This is how it looks like, but it will be in zip. I can zip this to back now. Let me zip it back, and then now unzip it so that you can see how it really works. It has finished zipping the file. So this is how the file, when you download it, this is how it will look like. So just right click on it and say extract to WordPress, whatever, and then you have your file here. You have it like this here. So this is what you need. Just wherever you download the file to, just copy it. Copy the file and copy like this, and go to your local disk C. You will see your WAMP folder inside the local disk C, the WAMP we installed in our first video. Then when you open it, you will see the www folder. You open the folder. Inside your own, you won't find anything inside except maybe all these few 3 or 4 files, but all the other folders you won't see them. These are the websites that I've worked on. That's why you are seeing those folders inside. So you can now paste your WordPress inside this folder. I clicked on Ctrl V to paste, so that's why it's pasting like that. So let it finish. Don't cut the file to this place, because you will still be needing the WordPress file. By the time you want to design another website, you will need this same file. So you don't need to cut it, just copy it. You can keep it somewhere. So you need to edit this to whatever you the name you want, any name you want, you feel like giving your website. So let's name this let's say Google sites. Let's just write anything you want. So we rename the folder as Google sites. So don't forget that name. So now remember, there are two things we need when we are installing WordPress. Number one is this file that we downloaded, and the second thing is our database, what we call database. So now before we continue installation, we need to go and create a database for this website that we just created. So you go to your localhost, you open any of your browser. You can use Chrome or Mozilla, anyone you have on your system. You can open a new page or use the old page. Just type in localhost, just localhost on your system. So it will take you to this page. So this is your WAMP server that powers this page. You don't have to be on the internet to access this. Your WAMP server is the one powering it. So we want to create a database for the website we are trying to build. So you go to your my PHP my admin from your localhost page. You can actually just also put /php my admin and go there straight, anyone you want. So you click on that. Okay, the page loads. Sometimes if you have downloaded the lower version of WAMP, you won't get to see this page at all. So you can just press go. It will take you directly to the PHP my admin page. But newer versions usually have that first page. So this is your PHP my admin. This is where we set up database for our website. Now you can see the database here. You can click on it. You want to create a new database for this new website. So create database, asking for the database name. So whatever name you can use any name you like, but I would advise you use the same name you saved your website with. So the one we used was Google Sites, so that we won't be confused. We know Google Sites is for that Google Sites that we used before. So after putting your name, click on create. Now we have our new, you can see it here, we have our new database. So every website you are building, you have to create a new database for each of the websites. You don't have to see the saying no tables found in database. You don't have to worry about that. So you've done that part. The next thing you will do, you can open a new tab again and then click on localhost, then slash your name, the name you saved this file with in your www folder. The name you renamed the WordPress file you downloaded. You write the name there. That's Google Sites. You press enter. So we are trying to install the website now. We are trying to connect our file with our database. That's what we are trying to do now. We are trying to set up this file to connect the database that we created. So it's asking you for the language. You can leave it as English in US and press continue. So it's saying welcome to WordPress and all that. You can say let's go. Now this page, you should be very careful. It's asking you for your database name. Write your database name. You still remember it's Google Sites that we used in our PHP my admin. If you don't do this well, it will not install. If you write something else here and write another thing here, it won't install. So make sure it's the same thing. Your username is usually root. Every username for your database is root, so you should note that. You don't have a password, you clear out all the password that was written there before. Your database host is localhost, as we have been using here, is localhost, so leave it. Then your table prefix, you can leave this like this, or you can add whatever you like. You can change it to Google site too if you like, but you can leave it like that too, but make sure that your table prefix is ending with this underscore. That's the only caution that you have there. Once you write anything before it, then make sure what ending it is the underscore, and then click submit. So it's saying, all right, you have made it through this part of the installation. WordPress can now communicate with your database, so you can now run the installation. If you've done everything correctly, you'll get to this page. If not, it will bring an error page for you. And this is the last page where you need to enter your site title. So let's say the title of our site is Google Sites. So you write the name of your site there. And this username and password, make sure you write it somewhere. You can open your notepad, and you can change it if you want. If you don't like the admin, change it to something that you like and you remember. And this password too, you can copy it. You can change the password if you like. If you don't like all the jargons they use, change it yourself. And but make sure you note it down somewhere, because that's what you'll be using to log in to the back end of your WordPress file. You get me? So you write it down, note it down, you can save it. So for me, if I'm the one, I'll just save it as Google Sites. That's the website I'm working on. I'll write Google site details and save it, so I know I have details somewhere. So this is for the back end. I've saved it, I've written it down. This email, you must write an email there, unless it won't go. So just write anything you write there. So I'll just write maybe admin at you can still change the email later, googlesites.com, if that's the website you want to register later. So just write, or it will be opening info at googlesites.com later. Write it there and then install the WordPress. Now, success, WordPress has been installed. Then your username, password, and say login. Now we've gotten to this page. We've successfully installed WordPress. Now this page is the back end. There are two ways. You can use localhost / your website name / wp-login.php to access your back end. And you can also use wp-admin to access your login page. It's the same thing, anyone you remember. That's what will take you to your login page. You can see it came back to the same page. So this is so you can log in. It's saying the password is not correct, so I will copy this one that I saved. Log in again. Fine. These are just installed WordPress. This is the back end of our website. Now to see the front end, you only need to write localhost / the name Google site. Now so this will take us to the front page. So this is the page everybody will see, and this is your back end. So we'll continue from the next video. Thank you.